Hi Gemini, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for teen. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. One more. Jumper. Would have been the Hangman, by the way. Okay, three more actually. The Hangman. Could be a Pisces we're dealing with. That things are at a standstill. There's just no movement forward, just completely in limbo, right? Possibly. King of Cups, so this could be a Pisces. Queen of Cups, oh boy, we're suited here. Queen of Wands, High Priestess. So again with the Pisces or the Cancer, because this is Pisces, this could be Pisces or Cancer, and this could be Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio. 10 of Pentacles. The World, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3. Queen of Swords, okay, 3 heavies out of what, 8, okay. Queen of Swords, so, all right, I'm going to clarify where it makes sense for me to do so with this. All right, so the relationship seems pretty balanced emotionally. It's pretty nurturing, it's pretty caring. We're probably talking about a married or committed relationship because we've got the suits here. Your partner, Gemini, might be mysterious, might be keeping things to themselves. They might be relying on their intuition to steer them through something. Just fell out. Put that right there. It says, why are they being mysterious? Why are they not telling? They're not telling you something. Why? Why are they being mysterious about it? Maybe they're telling you, I just need some downtime. I just need to go inward. I just need to, be by myself. But they're not giving you a whole lot of information. Okay, so this is about restriction and control, about a long-standing relationship or marriage. They might have just been telling you, I got some thinking to do about this. I just want to go in. I want to see what my intuition says, basically. They feel like the relationship is on solid ground. It could be that they feel like the relationship has, come to its purpose, or because we got the Pentacles here. But they... clarify that. Yeah. You're good. You're good, Gemini. They want to work on it. They're not telling you that they're going inward. They're trying to listen to their intuition. This also could be, because we're suited here, this also could be a very sort of psychic, spiritual connection you have with this person. And they're telling you, you know what, I'll get through it. I just need to I need some downtime. I need to go inward for a little bit. This is a very probably stable, solid person. A good partner, good mate, here, and they are interested in the stability and working on the relationship. So whatever they're going through, they're going to work it out. They're interested in staying married, they're interested in being married, and they're interested in you. They might say that they're thinking about ending the relationship, or that things have come to fruition, but I think they want to find a way to figure it out. I think they just want to bring a sense to be clear thinking about it, because this could be like, I need some time. And this is them being very decisive and organized. So I think they want to, they're going through something and they want to work it out. They just need some time to think things through and to come up with a solution or an idea. This is a very self-sufficient person, whoever this is, Gemini. This could also be that they are very proud of the relationship and they're proud of the achievement and the long-standing relationship that they have with you. It could be that they want, and then they're just really trying to think of a way to work things out. It could also be that they're thinking about ending it and this is them cutting it off. But I don't see that, because we've got everything suited and they do want to work it out. They're just not telling you that because they just don't know either way. We got the moon again here. We got the moon here. So this could be, Pisces or Cancer we're dealing with. So I don't understand. Okay, let me see what this... Because why is all this, we're going to work it out, we're going to work it out, and then they go and make these decisive decisions, possibly to cut things off, or they retreat further inward to come up with their own solutions. Instead of working together, they're like, okay, I just want it this way, I want to do this, this, and this. Why? Is this cutting things off? I think this is about them getting out of their head and emotions, getting out of the intuitive side and going, okay, I've distilled everything I've been thinking about down to, okay, this is what I think we should do. Do you know what I mean? Now I'm clear and now I'm decisive about it. Let's talk brass tacks here. Is this, what is this right here? I think they are in a quandary as far as, have they come to the end? Is this the end of our relationship? Is this the end of our marriage? I don't know what to do about this. And we've got the standstill here. We've got things being in limbo, things being let go of. They want to work it out. They might not be telling you that. They might be playing things close to the vest about the state of the marriage. But what they're not telling you is that they want to work it out. They don't know how. They don't know how to work it out. They don't want the ending. They need more time to basically come up with what will work, come up with a solution. But it has to be on their terms. That's why they're being so mysterious. They just don't know, and they want to be the one to come forward and go, okay, this is what I want. This is how I want things to be. And your advice, Gemini, I've got the Queen of Wands here, the Queen of Rods, is you need to stand your ground. You need to not slow down. You need to get out there and get after it and keep doing what you're doing. Not slow down. You can welcome them back into the fold, but you need to stand your ground, not back down, and expect delays, expect to have to be patient, because they want things on their terms for whatever reason, but they do want to work it out. I don't know what happened, but we got a situation here in limbo, and somebody, this is you being kind of pissed and like, well, I'm not slowing down my life and I'm not backing down. I'm not gonna, you're welcome to join me, but I'm not stopping. You need to figure this out, because I understand that there might be delays and I might have to wait. Be patient. I get it. Maybe there's 3 people involved here, but your advice is to not back down. And we could be talking about an ending, because we got a 9 here, right? 9 of Wands. You're almost done. You're about done, right? And 10s would be just too much to bear. It is just too much to bear. This is possibly a completion cycle, and so is this Pentacles here. So we could be talking about someone deciding whether to stay or leave the marriage. However, your partner wants to work it out. So this suggests they might have done something wrong, and you're pissed. And you're like, I need time. I need to wait. I'm going to go out there and live my life and see what I want to do. And you, for this person, they're like, well, I don't know, this and that. Well, they really do know. They're trying to figure out a way to make this work. And you're the one that's like, well, I don't know. I don't know. You better come up with something good. You better come correct, because I'm about done. So somebody must have done something. Thinking your partner did something, Gemini. All right, this jumped. Receiving healing hands, friends reaching out to you to support you in this time. This is somebody you felt very connected to. You found your fit with them, but right now you need to find others who are of like-minded who can support you through this. You're going to need your friends and your family to help you, or to at least give you counsel. You're going to need to rely on them, because there's not a whole lot of talking between you two. And as soon as I saw this one, it kind of took a turn, because this is somebody that's probably done something against the vows or the parameters of the relationship, and you're like, and this might not be the first time, or it was deeply hurtful, and you're just like, I need to die on this hill. I can't put up with that again. I won't do it. So you're going to need some support from friends and family. You're going to need to be around people that you feel very connected to and like-minded to for support. This is the second time this card's come up in a couple of readings. This is about travel, romance, and potential. We got the moon here, Cancer or Pisces. This could be why you two are at a standstill, is because somebody had an affair. Somebody was, traveling to see somebody, or somebody had met somebody on a business trip or some kind of trip, and there was romantic involvement, and that was not okay when there's a relationship. Could be that there's, that's what this could be. It could be that while you're in this separation period, you meet somebody, and then you're deciding, well, I don't know. And your partner is playing it close to the vest, because they feel like the relationship's going to end, and they're just really torn up about it. This is somebody who's consumed by fear, who does not, well, not consumed. This is somebody who's very anxious about a situation they can't see. They don't know what to do. They feel trapped, being in a mental prison. So it could be that because they feel like, oh my gosh, this is over, I just want to cut things off. It could be that. But I think it's about them trying to come up with solutions and ideas and being clear-headed. going from this right here to this. 3 queens. Let me see what 3 queens is. We got Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. Let me see what 3 queens is. I know 2 is sincere friends. 3 queens is deception by women. Oof. Well, okay then. Is this the woman in the relationship had the affair? You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Infinite supply. So, I think that speaks to this right here. Also, this 10 of Pentacles. Security is not a problem, or, what will am I going to be okay without this person? You don't need each other. It's not that. So, I don't, as far as if that came up for security reasons or like, safety, security, monetary fairness, splitting things up that way, that's not going to be an issue. Security is not an issue. It does look like this is, a married couple here, and there might, you might feel like that soulmate connection or that, well, we've been married and but if it doesn't work out with this person, there's going to be somebody, there's other fish in the sea. Okay, that was lame, but that you're not going to be at a loss for anything. Romance, love, security, stability, peace, things like that. There's not going to be, you don't need this relationship or this person. So consider carefully, take your time and consider carefully what you want. It's like you're at the crossroads. This is, there's no forward movement. It is if you're looking for what should I do nothing. I think this is up to them to come to you and give you their decision. If you want to wait, if you feel like making a decision, you go ahead. But it's their decision, or you make a decision. It's just that if this is going to get fixed, it depends on them initiating, them coming up with how to fix it, them making the first move. Okay, because that's what they're tied up about. They know they need to, they just don't know how to yet, but they do want to work on it, and they're trying to come up with a solution. Okay. All right. Gemini, that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I wish you luck with this situation. Thank you for stopping by. Take care.